Hello and welcome to Animation Triad, Initiates. As usual, I'm Stu, and with me, as usual, is...
Wish. I have nothing to say about this film.
Or to translate, Aaron.
Aaron.
Yes. Indeed. And why are we doing this today, folks? Well, it's because we are reviewing Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, based on the works of Charles Schulz. Peanuts.
The title sounds a lot more exciting than the actual movie. I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna get a lot of Charlie Brown hate here because, like, it's a classic and classic and everybody loves it and blah blah blah. I don't love it.
Don't love Charlie Brown, just don't like the film generally.
I didn't like the film. I like the comics. But I've never gotten into the TV show. I've never really gotten into the movies. Everybody else says that they are like a staple in their holiday collections and whatnot, but I'm sorry everyone, but this is the thing that I'm not really into. They had a couple of nice one-liners.
Yeah, there was
a couple of nice physical humor setups, but just not enough to keep me coming back. I was bored to tears.
You know what? We're kind of cutting to the point a bit, but yeah. Growing up, I watched everyone has seen the Charlie Brown's Christmas special. Everyone's seen it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, or what's the other one that everyone, Snoopy Come Home, that one.
Yeah.
Those are the three I think most people remember the most. This one is considered like the redheaded stepchild people prefer to forget about, I guess, in a way.
I would give the redheaded stepchild so much love. This movie, though, not so much.
Fair enough.
Okay, here's my thing. The closest thing I've ever come to actually enjoying anything about Charlie Brown is when I went to Michigan Adventures, and they have a whole bunch of stuff that's themed after Charlie Brown there, and that's the closest I've ever cared. Or those MetLife commercials.
Oh yeah, those are actually kind of cute, I got to
Yeah.
admit. Yeah. They actually have some pretty good ones with like the Hanna-Barbera. Was that Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the one with the tangents. Come on.
Yeah,
you and me both.
Yeah.
Yeah. The patented tangent jar, folks. There we go. Ooh, we are getting places with that. Alright. So, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown involves Charlie Brown and the rest of the Peanuts gang going to summer camp.
But wait a minute! It snows!
I know!
It snows in the middle of frickin' summer. Yeah, once, just a light dusting.
Yeah.
The second time, several inches. Like 007 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, and it doesn't make any sense unless they are set in Michigan.
You know what?
That is the only way that would make sense, is if it was in Michigan, because we even I think last week, had both summer weather and snow that stuck to the ground.
Oh, definitely we did. I remember
in
that.
the same day, in the same week.
Oh.
So, I mean, maybe they're set locally, and that would be cool, but I
I
don't
could
think
live
so.
right next to one of them. I swear I do.
I think we all know someone who reminds us of Pigpen.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Who, oddly enough, is not in this.
In the room.
Oh, I was trying to be subtle, but good grief.
Good grief.
Indeed. But yes, Charlie Brown, the classic American comic, one of the most famous and most well-known of all comic strips. It basically solidified the four-panel strip that we see today. Going back to the original comic, it dealt with basically the troubles of childhood. A lot of the times, Charlie Brown's life is utter garbage, and people treat him as such, as is evidenced in this movie, when he's left behind constantly. Twice.
Yep.
And people just use him as a doormat.
He's bullied for no reason.
None.
Peppermint Patty is like, you're the leader, but then she's like, you can't do anything right.
Well, he was made the leader just so he could be the fall guy, to blame if anything went wrong, basically. At least that's how I saw it.
Just the ruck of things? I was like, crazy.
Yeah, but I will say this. I enjoyed the comic. I really do enjoy the comics.
The comic is great.
Yeah, they're classics. And, you know, I want to actually show you something. This is the first strip of the Peanuts. We're going to have it pop up on the screen right now. And that's the first comic. I mean, it sets it up perfectly because it basically shows Charlie Brown's a good guy. He really is. But people just hate him for no reason. He is the... He's the butt monkey of life, basically. I mean, everyone just...
Is it because he
raps on him.
overuses the phrase good grief?
It might be. I mean, at the end of the day,
I mean, it's
though,
not enough of a reason, but still.
You know, I was waiting for that tape in any of these movies and adaptations where you just like had enough. I mean, at some point, you really do just gotta stand up for yourself. And it's like, and I thought that in a movie like this,
He did.
yeah,
He did. So the movie has that going for it.
It does. You were saying, though.
But yeah, I mean, I just wanted him to go a little harder, I guess. I mean, I like the movie for that one part. It does give him a chance to stick up for himself and say his piece. But I don't know. That many years of getting kicked on.
Yeah, I mean, he's... Oh, there's probably some sort of weird fan comic where Charlie Brown, like, shoots up a school or something.
I actually saw some kind of weird, like, fan comic parody where it was not safe for work.
I'm a little scared now.
I was too. I found this when I was a kid. Let's just say scarred for life.
Wow.
All right,
okay,
then.
I'm gonna have to look into that one, but
Yeah.
maybe I should. I don't know. Should I?
Yeah.
Don't
No.
go down the rabbit hole.
It's the internet. It's full of rabbit holes that you don't want to go down, but we've all been there.
Well, I mean, nothing's gonna surprise you. You did review Monster Musume
Got a point.
Yep.
couple weeks back.
Yeah. When you've seen some of that, or we also reviewed Kaijo. So, well,
Kaijo was unnerving, but it wasn't
It
like
wasn't too much.
psychologically
scarring.
Yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't too much psychological scarring going on with that.
Uh-uh.
But Charlie Brown, let's talk about some psychological scarring then. First off, this camp, which we think might be in Michigan, but also have to go through a bloody desert to get through, which, oddly enough, I think there was an Easy Rider reference in that montage.
Yeah.
There was, with the motorcycle. I'm pretty sure that was a reference to Easy Rider, which I thought was very funny.
Desert and snow. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, have they been there for the whole year? Is this all in 1 week? All in one
You never
day?
really know.
Also, what kind of camp is this where there's no adults anywhere?
Thank
Right.
you. That was throwing me off the entire time. It's like these kids are by themselves.
These kids are about as, I hate to say it, Camp Crystal Lake had better adult supervision than this one.
Lord of the Flies had better adult supervision.
That's actually one of my favorite books I got from it.
Oh, yeah?
I love that book. I did a whole paper on it when I was in high school. Loved it.
You know what?
A tangent, yeah, it's a tangent, sorry. But
You're
I do
taking
love
some
it.
of mine, but that's okay.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, there you go. Yay, teamwork. So yeah, these kids, you got all the basic peanuts. You got Schroeder, you got Lioness, you got Lucy, Sally, Marcy, Peppermint Patty,
Charlie,
Snoopy.
obviously.
Snoopy, Charlie, Woodstock.
Woodstock.
I'm feeling horrible for this. I'm
It's
forgetting
okay,
the one
you
black
get the
kid's
idea.
name.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I'm... Francis, I want to say? Did he even have a line?
He had like a
Have a
few.
name?
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he have a name?
Yes, they
Yes,
introduced all of them by names, not by actors playing them.
Yeah.
Does anybody know that? Like, I didn't even know everybody's name. I'm like, who are these? Is that a boy or a girl? When I was looking at Peppermint Patty.
Oh.
Funny you should mention that because Peppermint Patty is actually is a girl, in fact, as is Marcy, and they were both voiced by guys.
Yeah.
Which is a weird change of pace.
I heard like, masculinity there.
It's weird because generally when you have like actors who portraying young kids or something, it's always females. But if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure if this is true, but I do remember that I think some of the specials, all of them were voiced by kids.
Yeah.
And that
sounded like kids.
Yeah, it sounded like kids. I'm pretty sure that they were all in fact voiced by kids.
Actually, I think that was one of the major points for the
These
series thing when
kids are-
they were adapting these into movies or television specials and stuff. They made that a point that they were going to be voiced by kids, just like they did with Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
So
I will give them credit for that. I actually like
that
that.
was cool.
Yeah, and I think we were discussing this earlier before we started the film that Hey Arnold owes a lot to the Peanuts.
it does.
and well, I mean, just countless other places owe credit to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to go back to this camp because you have these bullies who constantly pick on them. I'm like, where are the adults? They set up a race, completely unsupervised, on a river, which has a section where they're doing dynamiting. And the antagonists intentionally take a sign warning the kids not to take this route because of blasting.
Thank you.
And switch it so the kids take that route. That's attempted murder. I'm sorry, that is attempted murder.
I was
Lord
totally
of
looking for the
Flies.
cops, like, page 911.
Also, they have dynamite going off and construction work. Where were the construction workers?
No.
I'm sorry, you blow something up and you're nowhere near it to make sure everything's safe? I mean, like, that's how many...
camp!
Oh, wait, I forgot. Must have been the union coffee break. That's it.
But you're still talking about White River rafting.
Yes, on inflatable tubes, basically. Oh, and the villains, of course, have sonar, radar, and pontoon boat.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm like, wow.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, well, you know, classism. Which brings us to another interesting point. There was some political commentary in this, too. Did you notice that with the...
Do tell.
Well, look at Peppermint Patty. In the comics, she's constantly used to talk about politics in a way. And in this one, it was all, let's vote democratically. And then...
But exclude.
the boys, or throw her extra vote in. So I'm like, that's some political commentary right there about...
Also not setting up the rules that you can't vote for yourself either.
Yeah.
Very true, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this film is, as we said, random snow in the middle of summer. Like, it makes no sense. Not a single adult ever makes an appearance.
Nope.
Oh,
Did we ever hear the 111?
No, never.
We actually talk about how, like, for a while the movie has no plot.
None
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Last week, we got so upset at Wolf Children for the plot just kind of wandering and meandering and whatnot.
Oh
but
my
truthfully, I would take Wolf Children over this movie.
I would
I would
too.
give you that. Yeah.
Same here.
Any day. They're, like... I was really expecting with a title like Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, that there would be like jumping and shouting and like woo and like a success montage or something. And all I got was, I don't know, mediocre banter.
Yeah.
Them wandering off and doing this and then wandering off and doing that. They get lost. I'm like, is there even still a race? Did they forget about it?
I think they did.
Did the writers forget about it? Because I feel like the writers forgot about it.
Yeah. I honestly think that... you know what it felt like? It felt like you were literally just lazily floating down a river. That's how it felt.
I was bored to tears
I know,
because I
so was
didn't
I.
even have the sunshine and
No.
I
the
fell
white
asleep.
water raft missing.
I was drinking.
I fell asleep in this.
I was legitimately... I was
tried
just
to
sitting
go
there
for
drinking some
2
cognac,
times.
being like, okay,
I didn't.
let's get through this.
I didn't do either of those things. I didn't drink. I didn't fall asleep. But I did occasionally like reach for Instagram.
You know what? I gotta say this. Out of all the Charlie Brown's adaptions I've seen, this is by far the least competently done, which is sad because it does take a very good premise. And why are we reviewing this if we don't particularly care for it all that much? Well, because it fits our theme for this month, summer. And sadly, when looking for Western animated movies involving summer as a main plot point, yeah, good luck.
In summer. We
Yeah.
could do Frozen.
Summertime and living is easy. Oh, come on.
But, I mean, okay, alright, we bagged on it, apparently we're all bored by it, and that surprises me, because honestly, I thought I was going to be the only one who was bored with this, because
No,
everybody I
please.
know loves Charlie Brown. They're like, you can't, have Halloween time without the Great Pumpkin. I'm
He's
like,
so
yes,
I
you
can.
can.
Yes, I
Yes,
can.
you can. And the whole time I'm like, why is there no plot in this movie? My husband's just like, well, it was the 70s. I'm like, that's no excuse.
The 70s also gave us, I think, Fritz the Cat.
Yeah.
The X-rated animated film that started the whole... You've never heard?
Really?
Yeah, Fritz the Cat by Ralph Bakshi. Bakshi. I always screw up his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based off an underground comic. It's considered to be the first X-rated animated film.
I never realized how innocent I was until just this moment.
It's some
Oh,
sweet
honey,
nuggets
I've
of
got
life.
some stuff to show you.
Thank you.
I got some stuff to show you, honey.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't mean that derogatorily or anything, no.
It's fine, dearling.
Alright,
There
perfect.
we go.
That works,
So,
alright.
yeah.
You know.
We're all married here, apparently.
Yeah, you know.
But anyway, let's talk about what was cool about the film, because we don't want it to just be a complaint fest. That wouldn't be fun for you as viewers. So, some of the things that I liked about the film, like I said, there were a couple of good one-liners. So when that one little girl in the beginning...
Oh, yes!
That's Sally.
Yeah.
And Sally's like, why, if this bus stopped, I would, and yeah. So she goes to confront her. It's like, great, here's your chance. Well, then she's like, I will confuse you by retreating silently.
Okay, that I actually really liked because
I thought that was hilarious.
Yes,
I also relatable.
I don't like Sally for the most part in this film, but that was the one part I really liked about her.
Yeah.
She's I just find her annoying generally. But you know who had barely anything to say throughout the entire film?
Lucy.
Lucy!
Yeah.
I was very surprised by that.
Oh,
go on, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, it's alright, go on.
Alright, so I was very surprised about Lucy because the little bit of experience that I do have with Charlie Brown, Lucy is the bossy one.
Exactly.
But then Peppermint Patty is like driving most of this pseudo plot. And I'm like, I lean over to my husband, I'm like, I thought Lucy was supposed to be the bossy one.
I think they took turns.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, because I mean, you got Patty. She was with her, like her. What's her friend's name?
Marcy.
Marcy. Okay, yeah, Patty and Marcy. So I feel as though in this film they try to give Patty a little bit more layaway than Lucy does. I mean, considering that almost anything you're dealing with the Peanuts, is specifically Charlie Brown, Lucy's the one that's driving everything to go into place. So.
Yeah, she's the one who constantly sets it up with the football and then yanks it away.
Thank you.
Lucy's a little bit meaner spirited, I guess, than Patty.
I think Patty does it somewhat unintentionally.
Exactly.
She's assertive. Also, I think
Patty's
the original.
a leader.
Well, in a way, yeah.
Yes.
I also think that if I remember correctly from one of the story arcs, she actually had a crush on Charlie Brown for the longest time, which is why she constantly calls him Chuck and everything. And
I
she
thought
always.
there was some familiarity.
Yeah. But I'm not 100% sure. It's been ages since I read these comics, and I actually want to read them, and I want to. You know what I want eventually for us to get to? I want us to eventually review that latest Peanuts movie that was released.
Oh.
That one that was done with CG and whatnot.
You're doing this to me again.
I will say this: from everything I've heard, this is actually the newest one is supposed to be really well done.
It's a little cuter. I have seen it. Yeah. So.
And I think with some better writing, especially with the way animation and writing for children have come, I think there's a lot you could get from this. Because I never, as I said earlier, I never cared for the specials. I really didn't. I found the Christmas one preachy, and the Halloween one. No, if I wanted to watch a Halloween special, you know what I watched? The fucking Halloween Tree. Pardon my language.
You.
I watched the Halloween Tree because that had the late great.
Can't even remember the name.
What? You honestly can't remember. It's Leonard Nimoy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy was in it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just taking a moment because I'm like, it's sad. He's gone.
It is sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm having a moment.
It's all right. We all have
People are
moments.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Leonard. Leonard Nimoy. He's amazing.
Yeah, he was. He was great. I mean,
Hilarious.
yeah. So eventually we will get to that, and we'll get to some of the more interesting things with the Peanuts. So we hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's one of our shorter ones, and probably not one of our most entertaining, maybe, but who knows. We hope you like it. Remember to click the links below to find us on Facebook and Instagram. Please like, please share, please comment. We need your feedback, people. We really do. And I promise you, our next review is going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty cool because it's something we all enjoy and we think you might enjoy too. Because what are we reviewing, folks? Why, we're reviewing Gravity Falls.
Woo!
So stay tuned for next time. I'm Stu.
Aaron.
And Lish.
And we are Animation Triad.
Thanks for tuning in.
Stay tuned, initiates.
See you soon.
Finger guns.
Oh, peanuts, crazy peanuts. For Charlie Brown, you will never get laid.
Oh, good grief.